What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the ever-charming Dr. Disaster, and I keep hearing from the corporate butt-kissers out there that actually Dragon Age The Veilguard is doing just fine. They keep telling me that everybody loves this game.
Trust me.
No, I don't think I will.
Well, if everybody was okay with Dragon Age, and with the blatantly anti-gamer stance that the game is taking with the character creator, then how, in the name of Jupiter's big round behind, do you explain this? IGN released this video the other day. Naturally, they were given early access to the character creator mode of Dragon Age, and they put out a video simping for the game because it supports their ideological worldview. But gamers obliterated the video right away.
What have I done?
This video, which showcases things like the Top's surgery scars that you can now add to your characters in Dragon Age, and it showcases the pronouns that you can choose and other weird shit like that, all while gamers can't create a cup size larger than an A for female characters. Well, this video has been ratioed by a factor of damn near 4-to-1. At every stage, whenever the modern audience goes toe-to-toe with actual gamers, they get blown away. Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitter, where I keep a list of woke and DEI infected games pinned to my account at all times for your reference. My handle on that platform is Dr. Disaster 1. But anyways, let's have a look at this video from IGN where they try their best to shill for Dragon Age The Veilguard, but it very clearly blew up in their faces. The thing is, we all know that companies like BioWare, companies like Ubisoft and Disney, these big corporations use the media as their mouthpieces to push their shitty products onto the masses. In fact, I'd be just about willing to bet that they spend more capital courting the likes of IGN, Kotaku, and Polygon than they do spending money on traditional ads which you'd see on TV or on some random website. And keep in mind, before some jackass freaks out and starts typing up an angry reply to me in the comment section about how actually these companies aren't paying journalists anything, may I humbly remind you that I said these companies spent capital. Not money necessarily, but capital. In other words, they give these reviewers free stuff, like early access, and invitations to shows and get-togethers and red carpet events, and they give them free trips and shit like that. This isn't to say that they don't give them money. Maybe they do, but more than that, these media types are paid with access to the machine, which is why we see such consistent glowing praise of games like Dragon Age. The disconnect between gamers and journalists can be explained by these corporations greasing the wheel with access, but of course, it can also be explained by the fact that these people are all ideologically aligned. Corporations love the idea of fooling people into thinking that they're on the side of the little guy, and journalists like to appear virtuous and impressive, and that's why these AAA games pander so much, and it's why journalists go along with their shit, praising it incessantly. But gamers don't much care for pandering, because when you sit in your living room, smashing the buttons on your controller as you try desperately to beat that tricky boss for the 139th time, you aren't interested in whether or not some random person that you've never met views you as the paragon of virtue. All you want to do is beat the game. That's what gamers are interested in, so actually pandering, like adding top surgery scars in a world like that of Dragon Age, where there are no surgeons, at least not in the way that we know them now, and it's also a world where literal magic exists. But yeah, adding those scars does not make any sense whatsoever. But you know what? I will concede that adding this stuff into the game for other people to use doesn't hurt me. I wouldn't have to choose that option after all, but the real insult in my mind is that they don't allow curves on female characters, like not at all. As we covered the other day, this is the maximum chest size for a female character, which is pretty lame. Once again, we have a AAA studio pandering to a small fraction of the population and excluding regular people, because there are lots of folks out there who want to make characters that are attractive females, and there are people out there whining and scolding us and saying that we shouldn't want that because somehow that's evil. And frankly, I don't give a shit what those people say. I can say the same thing to those people that they say to us about the top surgery scars. If you don't like it, don't use it. But don't tell others what they can and can't play as. But I'm not the only one who noticed the double standard, because this IGN video got brutalized. Currently, the ratio on this thing is 5,000 likes to 18,000 dislikes. Every time that BioWare or one of their allies in the media put something out to advertise this terrible game, it seems like they get positively crushed. And this data correlates completely with the information that I'm hearing from the people that I know who work in retail. My one source in particular runs 9 retail stores which sell video games, and I hear that in those 9 stores there are currently 7 pre-orders for this game. That's not 7 pre-orders per store, mind you. That is 7 pre-orders spread out across 9 retail stores. Less than 1 order per store is way down relative to how other games have done when we're this close to the release of the game. After all, Dragon Age launches on Halloween, so it's only a bit over a month away. I've been contacted by some other people who claim they work in similar retail stores, and I'm still doing my due diligence in checking out those sources, but I will say this: there are other people out there making claims that Dragon Age is not selling well at all. But this is what happens when you pander to the modern audience instead of the actual gamers, the ones who actually buy games. But I'm gonna leave it there. Drop some mockery of Dragon Age and their shills in the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.